What's up, y'all? This is your host, Caleb Maryland with Keeping the PC. And today I'm with four-star LSU commit Charles Ross.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. That's good to hear. So, since you went right down the street to LSU, has there been any changes really, or just everything been the same?
Everything really been the same besides like it's more humid down there, so I sweat a little bit more down there. But everything really been the same. I'm just like 3 hours, 30 minutes from home.
Yeah.
So I really can just come visit anytime.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And coming from Texas to Louisiana, because Louisiana got all the parties and Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
How's that environment been?
It's good. You just gotta really keep your head on your shoulders for real. You just gotta take care of your business and like just if you want to go do stuff like that, you got time to go do stuff like that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But what they got you down there for is what you down there for. So handle that first.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. And it's a lot of kids' dreams to go to LSU. Like you hear little kids talk about it. Odell Beckham went there, and a lot of other people. So now that you're on campus, what is it like for you?
Just working, man. It's like you got to learn the plays. You got to learn different stuff to be like to actually get in, or like you just gonna sit there and watch the next man go. So really, the kids just it was my dream to go to LSU since I was a little boy. So I always had that chip on my shoulder, like, man, I gotta go here. I gotta go there. Mm-hmm. So I just kept working, and eventually it paid off.
Yes, sir. That's what's up. So, since it was your dream to get there,
yeah,
actually stepping on campus and being with the coaches and now officially with the team since you're an early enrollee, how's that been feeling for you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Every day is like a dream. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I wake up out the bed, some people like, oh man, I'm waking up at 4:30. Man, I be motivated. Like it's just like motivation. Like I'm here. Like some people, like I got friends, like they just like still down here. They ain't really doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's just motivation. Like I'm here. Let's go.
Different. You finally living your dreams. Yeah. That's what's up, man. And coming from North Shore, we had an explosive football program, weight room, practice. Has there been any changes?
No.
Nah,
it's not like a big change. Like that's the crazy part. When I got down there, I'm like, man, we doing the same stuff kind of in high school a little bit. But the only thing really is like the nutrition. You gotta stay on top of your nutrition, but you're gonna have a good nutritionist wherever you decide to go eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna like help you, guide you through that. But like, that's really it.
Yeah.
Just eating meals and stuff.
That's what's up, man. Since you speaking on nutrition, what do they have y'all eating down there?
Ooh. Man, I eat like steaks. I be eating like fried shrimp, fried catfish. Like it's just important like that you eat 3 to 4 meals a day.
Mm-hmm.
I eat 4.
Yeah.
I be hungry, man. And then the they gonna have you on supplements, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Different shakes.
Okay, that's what's up. And besides like the stuff that the school is giving you, like do you ever go out to certain restaurants or?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite one so far?
Man, I had Rayols. Ooh. They up there for sure. You ever had Rayols?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
I had
man.
a couple times.
What you got when you went?
I usually get gumbo because I usually go down there for a quick stop with my family.
Oh yeah. Gumbo, that's gonna hit every time. But hooks, catfish, and shrimp. Off the hook, they said, man, it's some places down there. I can't really just name like everything, but man, they got some places for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, back to the practices, you're saying that not too much has changed. A lot of people talk about going from the high school level to the college level. The speed is a little different. So, is there any change in the practice speeds, or is it kind of the same thing?
Well, coming from North Shore, it was competitive, like
100%.
every day. So it's like it's competitive, but like, you going against dudes, they might be 27. But that don't really matter. You just gotta go out there and work. So I be going out there just trying to like put on for real. Like every time I'm out there, like I think of it like every time I step on the practice field, it's a game. I gotta take a game rep because this might be my chance to get on the field eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I just take my reps one by one.
When you walking through LSU, I know they probably talk about all the old people that have come by. So, like, what do you think about that? Like Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu, all those dudes.
Oh, yeah. Man, for sure. I think one day I was down there, it was Brian Thomas just walking around campus.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
Like, they just be walking around. So, man, but, like, when I was younger, I was, like, looking up to Odell, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
One-hand catch.
I was too, for sure.
But right now, ooh, bro, I ain't gonna lie. We got some dogs, like, playing with us right now, so I can't really,
like, say right now.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Once they graduate, I'll be like, yeah.
Okay. And, you know, speaking of dogs, you know, one of them who's coming off injury, Harold Perkins, you know, people see his film and stuff, see he's pretty good. Have you, like, learned anything from him, or has he, like, been a good mentor for you?
Oh, definitely. You know, actually, me and him play the same position.
Oh, for real?
So, like, we in the same film room. So, like, we be sitting there just watching a film. He be telling me, like, what to critique on and, like, what I can practice, like, what I should have did to get this rep better. So, like, just going off of stuff like that, and then, like, him just telling me, like, certain things throughout practice to help me practice better. So that's really just a helpful thing.
So what is it like learning a college playbook?
Man, it's different. You know, in high school, we go over everything together. Woo. But in college, they actually send you. I should have brought my iPad, but they send you the playbook on the iPad.
Oh, so
like,
it's like them NFL ones, kind of like the blue stuff that they be having on the sideline.
Nah, it's like iPad, like the Apple iPad. We got one of them. Yeah, they send it out like they send it out the night before, and you got to go through it yourself. Or like, you ain't gonna know what to do at practice the next day. So I really go through it like every time. I ain't gonna lie, I keep my iPad with me, like in my backpack, like 24/7. So anytime I want to like just go over a play, I just go over it, look over it, so that I can have mental reps, and then I watch like a few clips with my coach. I go up there with my coach sometime. We just sit down and watch the film.
Okay. So it's kind of like you have to be a little more independent now with the plays and stuff.
Indeed.
Okay, that's what's up. And, you know, Coach Gaston, our head coach, and then you had Coach Cross.
Yeah.
So going from those two to Coach Kelly, what's that change like?
Nothing, man. Like,
Nothing?
they just be like, well, I'm gonna be honest. I think Coach Cross, I wouldn't say Coach Cross fuss more than Baker, but they up there with each other for sure.
They about the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, that's what's up. Coach Cross, funny.
Indeed. And I got my position coach, Coach G, so yeah, they both be going.
That's what's up. So, you know, as a student athlete and since you're an early enrollee, what are you majoring in and how do you handle that time between one another?
Yeah, I'm majoring in construction management. So I got 2 in-person classes, but I got like 4 online classes. And I really just like, when I'm doing my work, I take a break, like take 2 hours and just go over the plays. Then I finish my work and then like go back over the plays and I got free time.
Okay.
But the academics really, I be in my counselor office probably like every day.
Every day? Ooh.
Because I just go in there, like, ask questions sometimes, and she'll just help me out. Because we got good advisors. Like, I got 2 advisors, so they just helping me. And then we got study hall. You got to be in there for an hour and 30. The advisor just helping you, like, look, well, they're not helping you. They just in there watching you do your work.
Yeah.
But then everybody, I think all the mid-years got tutoring, too. So we got study hall, tutoring. So really, that's when you got time really to do your work. And so after that, you don't have nothing else to do.
Okay, that's what's up. And, you know, what's the classroom like in there? Because, you know, I see on like TikTok or TV when people talk about college life, the classrooms are huge.
Yeah, indeed. Well, I got one class. It's like a North Shore classroom, about 30.
Like 30 people.
Yeah. And then I got one where it's like 150 people in there.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah. It's that's my construction management class. It's a whole bunch of people in there.
Okay, that's what's up. So it's pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. And, you know, back to the team stuff. You know, you in Louisiana, so what music do y'all like to play the most?
Oh my God, man! Let me tell you the story real quick, bro. So look, it's 5:30. I wake up at 5:30. I get to the facility 6 for our first meeting. First meeting of the day. I walk in there, coach blasting bounce music. 6 in the morning. Come on, coach. I ain't even wake up. Yeah. It's bounce music. They tripping out. Come on, man. You can't be for real. They
What?
tripping out 6 a.m.
God. Cause you know, I open up TikTok
Yeah.
and I be seeing y'all's players like Jelani, Durham,
Yeah.
and all them other boys. I see them tripping out and stuff. So I'm like, what them boys doing? God. And who's the favorite artist like in the locker room right now?
They've been playing that Ralph 09 song.
Right now? Oh, okay.
You know what song?
Yeah. They've been playing a tiny bit in our locker, in our weight room.
Yeah, but they've been playing Youngboy though a lot. They play a whole bunch of like Louisiana rappers.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's up. And then, you know, you went 10-3 in high school, ran a 4.3 40. So what's it like with having all that speed around you? Because all them receivers super fast and running back fast. So
Yeah, it helps a lot actually. Like, cause when I get to point A to point B with them, we right next to each other. Especially like in 1-on-1s, that helps a lot. Especially when I'm guarding somebody coming out the backfield or guarding a tight end running the route. It helps me like keep up at the same pace so I can make a play on the ball.
yeah. And speaking of the tight end, because I know y'all got that huge dude that's like 6'7", I think.
Trades?
Yeah. What's that like? Because like, you know, in high school, there's not too many dudes that tall.
Nah, it's not.
That's got to be a weird feeling.
Just staying with my same technique, getting hands on, running with them. You know, everybody I ain't gonna say everybody the same because every receiver not the same. But you know, once you just stay with your technique and you doing it so long, it's just like it just keep going. Like it's the same thing.
Yeah, like muscle memory.
Yeah.
Since you've been there for about 3 months now, right?
3 months.
So what's the playing time looking like?
It's looking good. You know, I'm gonna have to. You know, Coach Cross already told me I'm gonna have to. You know, get it in on special teams.
Yeah.
So it's about
Earn your
sophomore year all over again. It's restarted.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a good thing that I got guys like Harold in front of me. So like I can get like, you know, he might be a first rounder. I get to like see what critiques I can use and how to get better off of him.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. And then you got some chemistry from the All-American game with another commit. What's his name?
Zach.
Is he there yet?
Nah, he coming this summer.
Oh, okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, what's that been like since y'all already got that chemistry a bit?
That's my dog, man. You know, in the All-American game, you probably going to do it this year. You got to stay in a room with somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a hotel, so you stay in a room with them. Y'all on the same team and stuff like that, so you're going to be around this person the whole time, for real.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a lot of time. We had, 7 days to build a good relationship with each other, so it was definitely good.
Okay, that's cool. And then, you know, since we talking about the playing time, like, what have your reps been looking like lately?
I actually go a little bit with the ones, but I get all the twos reps though.
Okay. I see you, boy. You stunning on them.
What you finna be on, man?
Man, so you already know what we finna be on.
Yeah.
You see what I can do.
Yeah.
And you see what all them can do. But we just started doing our team run, team pass series, right? And I know some of the dudes probably already told you about it.
He already told me y'all been in the box.
Don't let that lie to you. I will say that on Team Run that they've been there. They've been doing their thing on Team Run, but we've been killing them boys in Team Pass, dog. Like today, we had 3 passing touchdowns, and out of like 15 throws, only 3 incompletions, and it was because one of them was a sack, so we just count that as incompletions.
Oh yeah.
And the other 2 were throwaways, right? Mm-hmm. But Lil DJ was on Calicut. He had a post route. Hit that boy with a move, touchdown, 50-yard bomb, right?
Okay.
And you know, Dame, the Freeze basketball player. Yeah, so one of our receivers, AJ, he wasn't in the period today. I throw that ball up to Dame. That boy one hand grabs it, I promise you, like this on Tony. And he right there, it was a PI too, comes down with it. We all getting hype, right? Then 2 plays later, Dame gets open on a dig route. Calicut's trying to bite down. He fits in the hole. Touchdown. We killing them boys in Team Pass.
Man, but one thing I can say, North Shore never y'all would never the program would never just be garbage.
Oh yeah.
Cause you just said the receivers and DBs going back and forth. Looking at that sounds like Devin and Cornell or one of them DBs going at it.
Oh yeah, for sure. nothing's changed if I'm being honest with you. Like from Devin and Dion arguing and going at it, Cornell, K-Dot, nothing's changed. Even when Barnes and them was there, it's just like, I guess it's just like in us.
The competitive edge.
Yeah. Because I really think it's more aggressive this year because my thing is I got a lot of guys who got something to prove this year.
Yeah.
Especially like dudes who are just starting for the first time, like Tommy, Omari, and then offensive-wise, Bocard, Dame, AJ. So
yeah,
I think that competitive edge is at an all-time high right now, especially like when we do one-on-ones. Because, you know, Calica like talking that smack. So we definitely got to get on him.
For sure. It's always going to stay chippy like that, though. Because when I was there, I ain't going to lie, I never, like, the whole season, we fourth round, third round of playoffs, we still going at it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't going to never stop.
That's probably my favorite times for sure, though.
Definitely. That's where you see people character.
Oh, yeah. Especially after the transition when you get in team run, team pass, and people got to communicate. I love it.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. But you can definitely see character right there, though. Like, say if somebody, like, just going at it, and the other person, like, man, I quit. Like, you got it. That's going to show you, like.
Oh, yeah, that's going to show you your dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to see who, like, really want it and who really don't, for sure.
Sure. That's what I'm saying.
Every single year. Like, B.O. B.O. improved a lot, bro. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, last year, you know, when he got caught on him Kingwood and he was crying, like, I'm not trying to, like, you feel me? Like, say nothing about him, but, like, you can see that he has that passion. Like, he really cares about it. And this year, during the period, that boy been strapping stuff lately.
Yeah, he got to.
I'm not even going to, like, sit here and lie. Like, he's been looking real good for sure, so.
Got to prove himself.
Oh, yeah, so you can see them people's passion.
Definitely. That's all it's about.
Man, I appreciate you for coming out here today, Ross. I know you just got home about a day or two ago, so really means a lot. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me, man.
And this is Keeping It PC. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all on the next episode.